wanna get away, but I could use some company. If you're alone like me, we could go on a trip. Girl, I wanna see the sun, dive into the deep ocean, dance with you all night long, move as you swing your hips. Let's take a break from the stress and the hate. Feel the loving, feel the rhythm, singing oh na na, oh na na. I wanna go where the birds fly low, feel my heartbeat, feel the music, singing oh na.
Hey everyone, hey, this is Ilyasa Simpson, aka Coach ILLY from the Charge Room, and this is Tuesday, right? Tuesday at 1 o'clock. And what we do on Tuesdays? We have lunch on the We Empower Network. Yay! Come on in, because we're gonna talk about some stuff that is really, really important. And I only have a short time because this is lunchtime. This is lunchtime, and you only have 30 minutes, and so do I, right? So today we're moving forward in the series of season three of Stop the Bullish. We're going to speak out of our silence, and we're going to talk about it because silent depression is killing us, y'all. It is killing us. The ego, the pride, being vain, baby. You are hurting yourselves. We are hurting ourselves by hiding behind our smiles, hiding behind our anxieties, whatever is triggering us to not have a good day or a good mindset or a good week, month, or we just constantly keep self-sabotaging our worlds, right? So today we are going to talk about silent depression and isolation. When you're not feeling good and you like to be by yourself, don't bother me. When you're not feeling good and you just push everybody away, you have an attitude, you act out in mood swings, you just don't want to be bothered with anyone. But I'm telling you, let me tell you what isolation does when you're depressed. First of all, you are killing yourself softly. Let me say that again. You are killing yourself softly. There are so many people that will say, I don't need anyone. I can do life all by myself. No, you cannot. Everyone needs someone. Everyone needs someone to love and love them. You may don't want to admit it. You can sit in denial all you want. But baby, everyone needs someone they can trust, someone they love, someone to love you, someone to nurture you, someone you can nurture. Now, a lot of times this may happen, when we have children and children grow up and we have empty nest syndrome, that will take you to a place of no return sometimes. Some mothers, even fathers, cannot get to a place where they are comfortable letting go of their offspring so they can grow and be productive members of society. So we're going to talk about silent depression and isolation, but this is what we're going to do first. We're going to do first because this is what I do. I separate myself with a divine line and I put up a 365-degree wall up. And guess what? That is my place of peace. And I want you to get your place of peace too. Yes, I do. You, everyone deserves a place of peace. So I always like to start off with a breathing exercise. We're going to breathe in and breathe out 3 times. And on the 4th, breathe in, breathe out. We're going to hold our breath for 5 seconds. And then we're going to breathe everything out, right? So we're going to start. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Oh, wait, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did all the way out. I almost let y'all get away with that 5 seconds. And now what I do also, because we're changing, we're transferring transferring from our masculine energy to our feminine energy, right? Back when we was taking off our bra moments, right? Back when we was stopping what we was doing to get our lives back. Right now we stopping the bullish because we gonna get it together. And today I got a song, we breathe, right? But then we get a song in our soul that we can sing. And today I had to go back to a little Method Man because I like that's what I do right there. And I hope y'all can hear this song because sometimes the music don't quite come through. So let's go this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Added a little Mary so we could do it. Ha. All I need, you are all I need to get by, but God is all we need to get by, right? Shorty is always there. Well, we talking about God today. God is there every time we need him. We gotta do it. Think about it. We're going to pull on him. We're going for him. We're gonna abide in him and we're gonna praise him in his name. Come on. We're gonna be with God at all times, praising him in his name. Alright, right? So we got the little bump in the bump, right? I got to get the bump most times. Like stay in a happy mood, it's cheerful. I love being cheerful and joyous because first of all, I'm so grateful to be alive today. And I hope you're grateful to be alive too. But here we go back. We're going to get some strategies on how we can combat isolation and silent depression. So, first of all, combating silent depression and isolation involves a combination of self help, seeking support, in some cases, professional intervention. Here are some practical suggestions, y'all. We got to get in and get out because we only got 30 minutes. It's lunchtime, right? So we're going to acknowledge and accept our feelings first. A lot of people are in denial, and you don't want to acknowledge or accept your feelings. You got to be brutally honest, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be brutally honest. Recognize and accept that you are experiencing silent depression. Your smile, it's not a smile, but it's really a frown. Remember Smokey Robinson, the tears of a clown, a tears of a frown, right? When there's no one around, right? I messed that song a little, y'all, but you get my drift. So anyway, recognize and acknowledge that you are experiencing some depression and isolation. You want to stay away from people. You want people to stay away from you. Okay, understanding your emotions is the first step to addressing your issue. So I need you to talk to somebody. I need you to reach out, crawl, reach out from underneath that rock and talk to somebody, whether it be a friend, a family member, a trusted person to share your feelings with, share your emotions with, share what you've been challenging in your mind and in your heart. Right? I need you to find some type of a relief with expressing yourself verbally with someone that can understand you, not Shay Shay and Momo around the corner that have no idea what you're talking about, not JJ and Bobo that have no idea what you're talking about. Talk to somebody that has a little bit of better of interests, I should say. You have more interests that are similar, alike your lifestyles and or where you aspire to be, somebody you admire, someone, even if you never spoke to that person before, you could start off always asking a question like, how did you get to where you are right now? Do you ever have feelings of sadness or, did anyone make you unhappy? Ask them that questions. I promise you they will be glad to share their story. Because when you are at a level of peace and healing, sharing your story is the least you could do. It's the least you could do. So, and if that doesn't work, seek some professional help. There are numbers you can call to consult somebody in a mental health profession, such as a therapist, a counselor, a psychiatrist, or even a Christian counselor. They can offer you a safe space to explore all your emotions and then guide you with coping strategies to get through that thing, to help you walk through everything that you are feeling that you're challenged with or that you're scared to talk about, embarrassed to talk about. You gotta build a support network. I know you won't want to talk to nobody right now, but you must build a supportive network to make you accountable for every time you trip and fall backwards. Every time you want to run to that corner in the dark and put everything over your head. Every time you want to just sit in the space and sit still and cry. You need somebody to make you accountable to come back on out. Start opening up your mouth, talking to somebody. Cultivate real relationships with real people who understand you, who support you. Because what we do a lot of times, we talk to the wrong folk. We talk to the wrong folk that give us wrong advice, wrong information, misinformation. They don't know what they're talking about. And then this is the part too, the people that guide you wrong on purpose because they like that you in this messed up state. They don't want to see you win. So they're going to act like they're your friend. They're going to smile in your face and they're going to direct you down the wrong road. Okay. I need you to make this choice. Make this choice to speak to the right people, to make the right decision, to better your life. Like-minded individuals that you want to be like. There was a statement that somebody would say, if you are the smartest person in the room, hmm, if you're the smartest person in the room, it's time for you to get out that room and go to the room to be the dumbest person in the room so you can work your way to be smarter, the smartest person in the room again. A lot of times we don't like to shift and move, y'all. We don't like to shift and move because we don't like change because when we outgrow people sometimes and they keep us in that same box, we get stagnant. We get stagnant, and that also brings on a set of depression because they not where you want to be. Y'all don't have the same goals. Y'all are not like-minded. One day y'all did. There was a time that y'all were like-minded, but there's a place that you grew and they didn't. So it's time for you to shift and move, and you may not like change, but baby, you better get out that room so you could change. So build a supportive network with like-minded people. I also need you to engage in social activities. Force yourself, and I'm saying that word again, force yourself to engage in social activities, even if it seems challenging at first. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. Attend gatherings, attend events, attend virtual meetups. Connect with other people so you can stop being isolated in that damn corner. Establish a routine. And I put this in my workbook. Imagine what you could do in 90 days. It is on Amazon. It's a workbook that helps you develop a routine. Get a routine, y'all. You got to get a routine that includes regular activities, regular exercise, and practicing self-care all at the same time. I'm strong with self-care. You have to break the habit of isolating yourself, the cycles of isolation. You have to break those barriers, break those walls, break those cycles, establish a structured routine that can add stability in your life instead of breaking yourself down. Set small goals. Now, what we do sometimes, we do not set realistic goals. You are setting goals that are too large for your situation. We have to sometimes work in a space where we are mindful of this is what we're going to do right now. We jump ahead and say, okay, we're going to do this triple time. And then when we fail and fall off or fall down, fall backwards, we get angry at ourselves. We don't reconnect as fast as we should to get back up on the bike and ride it. You get mad and throw the bike down and go sit on the corner with a temper tantrum. We can't do that. We can't afford to do that. We can't afford to do that because when you don't set the smaller goals, you um, have a problem understanding that your mind boost is not happening, right? So if you choose the shorter term goal or the smaller goal, you can provide yourself with a continual small amount of sense of accomplishments where it'll boost your ego, it'll boost your self-esteem, and it'll boost your mood and positivity, not negativity. And you can see your growth with the shorter term goal. Okay? Establish, or I should say, explore new hobbies. If you have all this, a lot of people don't even have hobbies. Let me start there. Find a hobby, find something you like, something you play with. Like I always say, create a bucket list and then add a wish list to it. And in between that, find a hobby, something you like, something you can keep digging in and looking up and researching and putting it all together and putting hands on it. Sometimes you just gotta put your hands in something to keep you occupied and keep you busy, to limit yourself from going to the left end of the negativity side and sitting in that corner of darkness. So explore new hobbies. Limit negative influences. Gossip is one of them. You can't sit and gossip with everybody, and you can't sit and talk about people and compare yourself to others and compare others to others. You're really not minding your business. And you take yourself off your own task, of your own life, and you can't get nothing done because you're too busy and messy, and everybody else stuff. Mind your business, stay in your lane, find something to do positive, like exploring and getting some new hobbies, finding people that you can connect with that's something of what you desire. And if you don't desire, learn how to desire it. That's why I said, look at some stuff. Go online and look at some things and type in different hobbies and see what you like. Just see what you like. Change the people you be around, change your activities, change your environments. You have to surround yourself with positivity as much as possible. So practice self compassion. Practice self compassion. Be kind to yourself. Understand that overcoming silent depression and isolation is a process. It's not going to happen at a snap of a finger. It's not going to go away overnight. It takes time, weeks, months to months, and even years sometimes. And remember, it's always okay to ask for help. It's always okay to take small steps towards improvement because sometimes you got to just see your progress. Utilize technology for connection. So utilize technology to stay connected with family and friends like Zoom, Meetup, um, FaceTime, Messenger, FaceTime, do video calls instead of texting. Because when you see somebody, you start to glow. You see other people, humans, and y'all talking and y'all looking at each other, and it just works. It just works because it helped like a lot during COVID. You couldn't get in touch with people, but when you utilize video technology, it brought happiness to people's souls, right? So utilize those apps to socialize with people, to bridge the gaps, and build relationships with that. So be mindful and do use some mindfulness and relaxation techniques. We have to practice mindfulness and meditation, the deep breathing, like how we just did the deep breathing. And you could do yoga to help manage your stress and improve your overall mental well-being, right? And it helps your physical too. And remember, what's in your mind affects your body emotionally and physically. Okay. Limit yourself to social media. Because social media got a whole bunch of messy, 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 but it also has a lot of positiveness and positivity and history, great news. You learn a lot of things on social platforms, and then they always have meetups of different types of groups that you may like. Say, like I liked urban farming. I like urban farming, so I'm connected to urban farming groups. So I learn from other people all around the world on how to be an urban farmer. So again, find a hobby. That's my hobby. I love growing my own food. So consider medication. Consider medication. Some people are in the Black people area, they are against it. First of all, they don't think mental health is a problem. It's a problem. In my field of study, people who tell other people they don't need medication when they have a diagnosis makes my job harder. When you are diagnosed with a mental illness, you need to take your medication because when you don't, you decompensate. Decompensation can lift you into a world of darkness that may not get you out. And the ultimate result is death. Someone just called me today. They were mentally ill, they decompensated, and they jumped in front of a car and died. No, they told me they got hit by a car. But the way that sucker sound, they was on their way to committing suicide. It is not fun. And if you have schizophrenia, Lord knows those auditory hallucinations will tell you to hurt yourself or hurt someone else. I had a client, he decompensated. He had auditory hallucinations. The voices told him to hurt somebody. They was in the subway. He pushed them onto the train tracks, and the person died. Of course, he got arrested, but they just let him out. Guess why? Because he has a mental illness and he can't get charged like that. Better believe it. So, people that tell people they don't need medication and they are diagnosed with a mental illness, you need your medication every day of your life. So, don't think it can't happen. You may build yourself to a space where you manage your diagnosis better, but you may get a less dosage. They may decrease your dosage, but you need your medication. So consider your medication. So consider to yourself to be open to medication if you were diagnosed with a mental illness, and it's appropriate. And if appropriate, your healthcare professional will definitely, give you a possibility to um, and a strategy to help you manage all your symptoms. So educate yourself, guys. Educate yourself. Learn all about depression. Learn all about isolation and depression, about the effects of it, the coping mechanisms of it, understanding your situation better. That can empower you to take positive steps to be a better you. Listen, remember, everyone's journey is different and unique. No two journeys are the same. I promise you, if you take a step towards you to be a better you, your life will come together in a full circle. Just don't turn back. Don't get influenced by others. Don't go back to that dark hole because it is ugly down there. I'm telling you, it's ugly down there. It's okay to seek a professional for guidance, to explore different strategies of how you can find what works best for you. Because remember, your journey is different from the next person's. So if you're struggling, don't struggle alone. There is help out here, there's support out here. You just have to trust the process, y'all. Trust the process. I am here talking about opening up from silent depression, the ones that's walking outside with big smiles and they're breaking down when they get back home, baby. I know you are not by, please know you are not by yourself. Please know, and I just want to let you know support is here. I am a Christian counselor. I am a master of social work, um, um, social worker. I can help you walk through the process. I can help guide you to refer you to a place if you need higher level of care. But I can definitely point you in the right direction. Contact me, DM me, text me, call me, go on my website, book an appointment with me. www.thechargeroom.com. Follow me on Instagram, like me on Facebook. That's all platforms of the charge room. There are message platforms. Reach out if you need someone. I could guide you in the right direction. Please just don't think you could do this by yourself because you cannot. Thank you for stopping by. See you next Tuesday, 1 o'clock, as it's lunchtime.
Come to the charge room every Monday from 7 to 7:30 for Mindset Mondays. Yes, a safe space for healing. Come hear us talk about different topics every week on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Subscribe to the Charge Room channel on YouTube and never miss a show again. See you on Monday.